Hey Virgo, it's Amber here at Persephone's Tarot. I hope that you're very well. This is your love reading for May 2019. It's the How Does He or She Feel About Me spread. We are looking at the past, present, and future, also their intentions and what is motivating or kind of hidden beneath the surface of the relationship. I then pull some more cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck, and then I'll pull some cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Thank you so much to everyone who has already subscribed, and all my new subscribers, hello, welcome. And also thank you to everyone who's liked and shared my videos. I do truly appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think everything's been said that I need to say. Overall, the overall lesson for the month is the Death card. So major changes, there may be a major ending happening in your life. It may not be completely pertaining to relationships. I found that when I do these readings, it tends to talk about kind of the whole situation and look at all the different factors. So it could be that even, you could be ending a job role. You could be ending a relationship as well. A relationship could be going through a major change as well, and may look very different come the end of May. So big transformations. Overall, the theme for the month is transformation. So that could be your own inner transformation. It could be that you're letting go of unneeded negative thinking or habits that don't serve you or whatever, but you are transforming, and it will probably require some sort of letting go of something. It's kind of like burying the dead as well, kind of realizing what's kind of just holding you back, what you need to let go of. It is clarified by the Three of Coins and the Judgment card. I do see the Judgment card as a soulmate card. The Three of Coins does talk about some sort of stability. So if there is an ending in some way, it may be with regards to work, as it is the Coins card here, Three of Coins. But it could also be saying that as something is ending, it's not ending where you're having to start completely from scratch. It's like so it is more, it's not really ending. It does seem like it's more of a transformation and a letting go of something, probably some sort of emotionally like related thing. But yeah, as I said, I do see this as a soulmate card. There is also a lot of forgiveness here as well, opening up a reveal. We do have the Tower card and the Ace of Swords in the past, so there has been some sort of breakthrough in your relationships, and I think generally in your life as well, as they are major arcanas. But definitely, with regards to relationships, there are major changes. So changes happening in your life are affecting probably everything. So you're probably going through like changes, maybe even at work, with your family. Maybe you could be, and it's affecting your relationships as well. So it's just a period of change for you. It looks like it's really good change, like I said, and it looks like you're just creating more stability for yourself. And you're moving into a much more honest, kind of more enlightened, like you're kind of raising, I guess, in a sense, like your vibration as well, like you're moving forward. So it looks really positive. So currently we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your position, your current position, how you may be feeling about your partner, where you stand. So you could be feeling very grounded, very secure, maybe very focused on money and finances, maybe work as well, family, and home life generally. And you could be looking at, how those things really maybe make you feel grounded, or there's a heavy focus on those things for you. So this could be, again, where the changes are happening. But either way, you feel very secure. You're definitely, your self-esteem is probably in good shape, and you may feel very abundant, like there's a lot for you to give, and you just feel very secure in yourself. So that's really good to see. Yeah. It does represent you as well. So it also shows that maybe, you are on the right path. You are, well aligned at the moment as well, for you to show up centrally in your reading like that. So we've got the Eight of Wands for how your partner's currently feeling about you, and the Prince of Wands. So for me, this is someone who's traveling. Both of these cards talk about travel. So maybe your partner is traveling at the moment. It could also be that there's a lot of communication whilst your partner is traveling as well between you two. They do feel very strongly towards you. They are I would even say they are in love with you. They're very excited and feel very passionate towards you, and just feel really positive about, I think, about how things are at the moment. These two really quite positive, upbeat, enthusiastic cards. This talks about enthusiastic communication as well. So yeah, it just seems really positive at the moment. I would say, with the Prince of Wands, if it is someone that you're just meeting, things may move very fast, and you may feel like you are much more mature than they are, and you kind of are keeping the pace. You're not really like, this person could be trying to rush things forward and be saying all the right things and be very excited about the new beginning and excited about meeting you, and but you're kind of more grounded, and you're yeah, just taking a more paced approach, and you may just feel like you're a lot more mature than them as well. So there may be an age difference as well. So yeah, okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords for the near past. So in the near past for you, you may have reached a decision. You may have had a moment of clarity where suddenly things maybe just fell into place. You may felt like you have the answers now. This is also a card of victory. So you may have overcome something as well, overcome any sort of mental strains or stresses, and now feel like you have some sort of clarity. But this is also a yes card, so maybe there has been some sort of agreement that you've had with someone possibly, or there's been like a yes answer to a question, or maybe you're waiting for some sort of response, and it's been very positive, and you may feel like you've got a brand new start now, like you can move forward. And I also kind of feel like with this card, it's like some sort of barrier was broken. Yeah, so something's been broken through here, and you're now able to move forward. And that could be like personally, that could be a very personal thing, or it could just be completely, or it could be both. It could be, with regards to this relationship as well. Maybe there's been a conversation that has been very positive in the near past, or you just kind of were given some clarity that's really kind of empowered you to make a decision going forward. So in the past, your partner, we've got the Tower card and the Six of Cups in reverse. I don't really like to read reversals. I just find it complicates things, because I feel the cards really tell you what's going on anyway. And I think most people naturally read like their double meanings anyway. But yeah, the reason why I have kept it reversed is because when I was shuffling, I thought I had the deck the right way up, and I was shuffling, and then this card fell out, and it turned out upside down because I was shuffling upside down, but I didn't realize. And now it's popped out as one of the first cards in the spreads kind of thing. I just figured that I might keep it and see maybe how it ties in. It is talking about a soulmate connection. There is the Tower card here. So, I mean, your partner, for me, initially when I saw it, I thought, okay, this is like a card that is saying, I don't care, or not I don't care, but it's like, yeah, it's like a very unemotional, it's like when someone puts their middle finger up kind of thing. That's the kind of thing I got, but not in like a mean or malicious way. It's more of a case of I'm doing me, and it's like a very detached, basically a very detached. So there may be some sort of detached, sorry to say that, I'm sure your partner isn't saying F you. I don't know what happened. Maybe there was a massive argument, and maybe your partner did say that and it has really hurt, or maybe you said that to him or her and it's really upset them. It's, whatever happened, whatever this major kind of clarity or clash of words, maybe conversation or communication, this is quite a powerful conversation where the ultimate truths may very well come out, and things get very clear, and it could be that it was a bit shocking for your partner. They were a little bit taken aback by this reality that they were now facing, and they may be a bit hurt by that. They may feel like let down a little bit, like that, oh, that went too far kind of thing. I never thought you'd go that far kind of thing. It's like, so yeah, they didn't know that you didn't care so much, maybe that you are ruled by Mercury after all, and that's quite a strong air planet. Well, in fact, is an air planet, but yeah, maybe your more sharp tongue side came out, or I just think Virgos, we're able to detach ourselves when we, if need be, when we want to. So that is kind of one of the blessings, I guess, and the curses of being a Virgo. I think you can detach from things if need be, but then we do have a very sensitive side there that kind of brings us back, I think, or me personally speaking. So yeah, maybe they just didn't realize that you could be that detached, that you could be the Ace of Swords and just cut to the chase and cut to the bone in a situation. However, currently, I mean, this has happened in the past, so this it looks like now, I don't know if this is someone new, maybe that you've met, maybe this is someone else, maybe a soulmate connection has ended, and this is someone new coming in, rushing in even. Maybe you're talking to a lot of people, and there's a lot of people interested, but they are carrying the Prince of Wands energy. So they are looking at you as very sexy, very Empress-like here with the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, it could be that as well. But if this is the same person, then it looks like the communication is now, any blockages in communication is now being completely cleared, and you seem to be communicating very easily now. And maybe, yeah, your partner seems to be very confident now when it comes to communication. Maybe they're less in their emotions now and more thinking about their physical needs. I don't know. Maybe before they were very much in their emotions, who knows? But yeah, I guess it'll take maybe a personal reading to figure out exactly. But yeah, so what is motivating the situation from your end is the King of Swords. So you are very much in your kind of Mercury air energy, and you are being very strategic. You are quite detached, actually. You're being very strategic, and you have maybe your own agenda, or you just feel very clear with things as well, very decisive. You're basically the boss as well. It looks like you're carrying a lot of authority, maybe in the way that in the direction of maybe the relationship is going, kind of thing. Like you're not afraid to speak up, and cut to the chase. But I think also as well with this energy I'm getting, it's like a bit of a controlling energy, and not like in a bad kind of toxic way and all that, but it's like you maybe have this kind of energy of wanting to kind of keep control, like you are keeping the pace, in the relationship, because you kind of have a vision for how it's going to be, so you're pacing it according to how you see it working. It's like you are thinking about it logically, like yeah, like you have more of a bird's eye view, like you have this kind of clarity on the situation, and so you're therefore kind of maneuvering around it, making sure that it does go your way, which is pretty cool. That's pretty good. I mean, sometimes control can be a good thing. That's coming from a Virgo, so I don't know. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles here. For your partner's motivations, clarified by the Star card. So with the Star card here, it could be that you're actually seeing an Aquarius as well, with all this air coming through. Possibly even a Leo with all the fire. Possibly. But either way, this person's very fixated on a future outcome. This person has a dream and a vision for their own future as well. This person, I think, sees you as a bit of a star, as a dream come true, maybe in a way as well. They are very single. This person's very, very single, but they're very happy being single. However, they may feel like they've got everything but the girl or everything but the guy. So because they feel that way, it's like that is, that's their final wish. That would be the cherry on the cake for them. That would be this big star here. It would be the ultimate kind of, that's all they're looking for now, is the cherry on the cake. They have everything. They have friends. You know, they have money, they have a nice home, they eat well, they live well, they have a healthy lifestyle, that like they're doing really well. So your partner is very happy where they're at. So you're dealing with someone that's also maybe quite grounded as well. Even though maybe they are a little bit more immature than you. But this could also just be them having a very strong sexual attraction to you as well. Or maybe even though they do have this star energy, she is a naked woman, he is, or she is very focused, I think, on the sexual aspect of the relationship. And yeah, it could be that. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. But it could be that that's what is going on as well. So we've got the Three of Wands for your intentions. So your intentions, I think, is to see how things go. You are this for me is, it could be almost like someone's, like you're throwing things out into the ether in a sense. You may be just seeing what's going to come. I was going to say it feels like someone is 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So it could be that as well. Like you may feel like you're halfway there in some way. But I think your intentions is just to see what happens. You're not really taking any action until you see what there is to take action with. So again, it's being quite strategic. You're just seeing what comes back before you respond. Again, a lot of patience. You plan to be quite patient. If you're single, then you are planning to put yourself out there. You know what you want as well. Like you're clear on what you want and what you don't want, probably more importantly. And you've got a really good self-esteem at the moment, and you do have probably an aura of sensuality about you as well, probably very feminine at the moment. But I'll definitely have that kind of attraction kind of factor. So we've got the Princess of Swords for your partner's intentions and the Eight of Swords. So this is someone who's got a lot of questions. So your partner, I think, intends to find out a lot about you. So again, if you are dating new people, they may be looking at you as like, wow, you're really sexy, I really am attracted to you. However, their actual intention is to really try to maybe get to know you, see what's behind. Also, in a way, these people may be quite self-protective over themselves as well. There may be a bit of defensiveness or bashfulness, definitely. So yeah, communication may not be completely smooth sailing. However, if this is someone that you're seeing, their intentions, as I said, is to get to know you. And this could be because they feel like you're hiding a lot, or not even hiding a lot, but you're not revealing a lot out of fear. Or it could be that they feel that they have to find out a lot about you so that they can protect themselves. So yeah, this is a very new energy. So this probably is someone that is new, kind of, or the relationship is still quite new. But yeah, they may have a lot of questions. They could also be doing their own research as well. They may have kind of trust issues. So this person may not really trust naturally. They tend to maybe always, maybe they're a bit cynical, and think the worst of things sometimes. So yeah, that could want them to kind of ask lots of questions. So that's their intentions, is to get to know you, to figure out who you are, what your fears are, even really get to know you. So we've got the Four of Swords for the outcomes. This is your outcome. So again, you may be just kicking back. It looks like not really making much effort in the relationship. Again, being very strategic, taking your time to respond to things. You're very aware of your own mental state, and you're really caring for yourself. You don't want any stress. It is we do have the Death card as the overall energy, so you are going through a lot of changes. this is kind of a brand new beginning as well for you. So yeah, it could be a brand new kind of relationship. Things won't look the same, like I said, come the end of May. And yeah, it just looks like you maybe just like almost kind of connecting a lot more with your inner self and like doing more spiritual activities. Maybe even praying, seeking advice from, through prayer. But you may not really want to you may not want to talk to this person very much. And that's further clarified actually. For some reason, there's no communication. We do have the Three of Swords in the near future, with the Four of Cups for your partner. So yeah, it looks as if your partner's quite upset, and in the near future your partner's quite disappointed and thinks things haven't turned out how they thought they would, because the offer that was given was rejected. So I don't know if you rejected this person or you will be in the near future. You may not be rejecting them. You may just be having time to yourself. You just may not be as forthcoming because you're pacing yourself in your own way, that you see fit. But they see it as you're rejecting them, like you don't want them, when really you're just taking your time, I think, in responding, because maybe you are playing a bit of game, maybe you are playing a bit, I don't know, hard to get or something, and being more strategic in your approach to the relationship. However, your partner just in the end feels that you're just rejecting them, and that the communication is painful for them. However, you're just chilling, so I don't think you'll realize it. So yeah, but yeah, you will be learning how to work together. There will be forgiveness. It is a month of revealing. It is a month of working with each other, understanding, learning to understand each other with the Three of Pentacles, learning to work together. All of those kind of things are going to be quite important this month. So yeah, I did pull one more card for the for the end of the reading, and we got the Prince of Swords. So there is like some sort of a communication, I think, is quite important as well. And this does say as well that things will, communication will improve. Someone is going to save the day, and this could be you, where maybe you do speed up communication, or this could prompt your partner to go ahead and start taking more action when it comes to communication, rather than moping around being sad, just taking action on what they believe in, and or where their heart's desire is, which is with this fire energy here, the Prince of Wands, which is the attraction to you. So yeah, I think there will be movement either way. There will be movement. I think things will be fine. I don't see it as any sort of major ending. So yeah, I think that's, yeah, it's just a snapshot really into the next month. So I guess nothing major really would happen. Just letting you know what it all might look like. But yeah, it's really, I think the Prince of Swords is quite positive. Definitely feels like someone's saving the day. I do see it at the Knight in Shining Armor. So yeah, someone will act on their feelings and their inspirations. So let's pull a few cards. So we've got the Courting Man as Spirit's advice, and True Love as the obstacle. Okay, so we've got Gossip as to what brings you together. We've got True Gem for what you're learning. We've got the Blonde Female for how they see you. Past Love, and then we've got Soulmate for how they see you. Sorry, what they're learning about is the Blonde Male, how they see you as a soulmate, and how you see them is past love. They might remind you of a past love. We've got Ice King as well, again, which is talking about communication. but also talking about maybe stifled communication or detached communication or generally being detached. So you're chilling, but really maybe you're being detached from the situation for whatever reason. Maybe it is because this person does remind you of a past love, you know, and this new love is kind of waiting in the wings within this heart, you know. This is trying to break through. This is the obstacle, is letting go of some sort of disappointment, pain, or past love. So yeah, I think this person reminds you of that though. Or they're triggering maybe something that your partner did before, or you know, maybe it is about trust. Maybe they do see you as someone who's not very trusting. Their intentions is to get to know you and to find out what you're hiding or why you're detached or what's going on in your head. And then we got the gossip card, which is about other people and what they're saying. So maybe you are concerned about what other people are saying about the relationship. However, it's what brings you together. So you guys might like a bit of controversy. Maybe you guys are that kind of couple where you like a little bit of, or maybe it's a case of, you know, as people are talking about you, it brings you closer because you have to rely on each other maybe to, because maybe, you know, it just brings you closer as you act as a support to each other. And they see you as blonde. If you're blonde, they see you as a blonde female, young, vibrant. So there could be an age difference in the relationship again. But they are learning maybe about these things, about youth, about being young and free and acting on your impulses rather than overthinking things and following your heart. So that could be what's happening here. But I feel this person probably is getting more in touch with their emotions as well, with all that blue and orange as well. And again, with the orange for me, that signifies breakthroughs. So that's definitely happening, or has happened with the Tower card. Wow. So we've got True Gem for how you see them. So you do really actually see them as someone special. But this also represents what you're learning. So you're maybe learning as well how special you are. Yeah, you see yourself as a very true gem and you very much treasure yourself. And I think also you're learning about what you do value and what you don't. And making decisions around relationships based on your kind of your values. This person sees you as a soulmate. So yeah. As I said, we've got courting man, so it could be that this person is trying to court you. So you do have a courting man in your midst. This person that you're dealing with does actually really like you. Even if maybe you're dubious and you're keeping your distance, this person actually has got kind of, is really positive with the Eight of Wands about the possibilities of the relationship. So with the Death card, again, as I said initially, you are letting go of doing it on your own, I think, in some way, because then we've got the Three of Pentacles, so you're moving into an energy of working with, letting people in, going into other people's worlds, you know, in a more kind of deeper emotional way rather than being detached, or too detached to the point where true love is trying to get in, is an obstacle. So true love for you is an obstacle. So I would definitely say, if you are at all spiritual, Oshun is a deity from the Yoruba, or even Santeria spirituality. But Oshun really does teach a lot about kind of self-forgiveness and forgiving others and putting love first and all those kind of things. So I definitely will check her out if you are struggling with allowing yourself maybe to trust others with your heart. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Mirror Love Oracle. No, I'm sorry. Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Okay, don't fall on the floor, don't fall on the floor. Okay. So you've got chaos and conflict. No place like home. Okay, so we've got blessed be. So I guess it's the spirit's way of saying, and just with 22 there as well, that this is quite an important time for you. But overall, you are blessed. Okay, so if this is a blessed time, it could even be saying this relationship is blessed. You know, you're okay, basically. Everything's okay. Okay, so we've got chaos and conflict, which basically we've got 33 again. So this is really talking about you're just going through a lot of changes. Again, this is saying take a nap, get more into your intuition with the moon card here. With the fox, it talks about thinking and overthinking. So yeah, stop overthinking basically. Take a nap, take some time out for yourself. You are in that energy anyway with the Queen of Pentacles, where you are kind of looking after yourself and sustaining yourself basically, and pampering yourself and looking after yourself. Maybe taking more naps, maybe you need to get more rest and sleep more. Maybe that's what this is about. Maybe you are going through some sort of time of healing, especially again with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you are recovering from something. And you know, as you do that, so you are pacing yourself with this person because you are recovering from something. And that could be health related. This person doesn't understand that though, so you may need to talk. You may need to just come out with it, whatever it is. With the Prince of Swords, they just kind of come out with it. And the same as the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords. So, yeah. Chaos and conflict, like I said, is just talking about major changes for you this month, but it is blessed. We have the number 33 here. So again, when I say it's blessed, you're aligned, everything's happening, even though it may seem chaotic, and what once you thought was a zebra is actually a giraffe, you know, that's in this card. It's okay. So yeah, things will look very different, I think, come the end of May. So we've got no place like home. You may be not wanting to let go of things because they're so comfortable where you are, but you may be finding a new place that you call home, that you may feel even more comfortable in as you kind of move forward. I think in this new kind of more positive energy that you seem to be entering into, but you have to be willing to go through that change. And it doesn't mean about stopping everything, or like, it's not talking about completely getting rid of everything, but really getting rid of what you don't need. And then we've got the Observer card here as just kind of a topper card. So yeah, this again, we've got the Moon card here and we've got the Fox. Okay, the Fox is just observing the moon. Okay, so you do have to put your mind at rest and listen to your intuition more, which could just mean a case of meditation, taking nature walks, taking time out for yourself, you know, whatever it is, but just reconnecting with that more receptive, softer side of you, that isn't so kind of planning and strategic and thinking and so kind of mental. Yeah, so that's the reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Thanks again to everyone who has already done so. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you next time. Take good care and bye bye.